I found a DIY park hidden in a Florida swamp, but I don't believe in gatekeeping. I think skate spots should be shared with everyone. Out of respect to the locals though, I'm not going to share the exact location in this video. But if you stick around to the end, I promise there are some pretty easy clues to follow. It's hidden behind an abandoned building in, I guess what you could call a swamp, but I would call it a retention pond. Either way, I felt like an archaeologist uncovering a dinosaur or something.
Dude, this is sweet.
I wasn't expecting puddles, but at least I have a towel.
Don't forget to bring a towel.
It's gonna be a while.
We're gonna need a montage. Ooh, it takes a montage.
Alright, well, I think that's all of the standing water. Now I just gotta let the sun do its job.
While it's drying, it's time to explore.
Watch it roll in the water. Yes! Alright.
And that's when I found it.
She's a beaut, ain't she?
The Nestiflex Gravity Skate Wheel Conveyor. It looks like the human centipede of conveyor belts. I have no clue how or why it's still here, but the second I saw it, I started thinking of ways I could skate it. Probably not a great idea, which is exactly why I'm gonna try it. I am really glad I landed that first try. The ground is pretty rough here. Not only is there gravel everywhere, but shards of glass and random pieces of metal too.
That will require a tetanus shot.
Be respectful, put things back where you found it. Alright, no more lollygagging. The park is dry. Still sketchy, but dry. And that's all I need. But the fact that the ramps are dry means the sun is out in full force. No shade, no breeze, just that Florida heat cooking the concrete like a stovetop. Yeah, it's brutal, but I don't even care. It's worth every drop of sweat to skate a place like this. Just gotta be careful not to let the swamp swallow your board. But let's be real, I could probably use a new one anyway. Go easy on me in the comments. I'm still recovering from reconstructive foot surgery. Skating is my physical therapy. But enough about me. The whole place is covered in graffiti. Every layer of spray paint is another chapter in this spot's story. Some are jokes, some of it's art, and some is just chaos. But all of it says the same thing. This place belongs to skaters. This place didn't just happen. It was built by hand, by skaters who saw a dead, forgotten slab of concrete and decided to bring it to life. It's crusty, uneven, half falling apart in some places, but all heart. Every sketchy ramp out here is proof that someone cared. Someone showed up, mixed some concrete in a bucket and said, screw it, let's make something. You can feel it when you skate here. The imperfections don't make it worse, they make it real. When you land something here, it means you fought for it. Not just against the trick, but against every bump, every crack, every swamp gnat that flies into your eye mid-run. This spot could have been left to rot, but someone chose to create something beautiful instead. What's cool about this place is, no matter your ability, there's something here for you. Whether you're skating your first trick, or you're chasing something epically sketchy, this gift to the community gives you room to try. It's not perfect, but it's skatable, and that is enough. No one tells me what to do. Okay, I'll do it. This gap has been haunting me since I got here. A narrow downhill runway, a launch ramp filled with cracks deep enough to eat your soul, and a landing that immediately ends in a swamp. I rolled up a few times just to feel it out, but there's no safe way to do this one. There's this moment right before you commit, where your body knows you can do it, but your brain still wants to negotiate. You gotta push those thoughts aside and confidently commit. Let's go! That actually worked, kind of.
That was awesome.
Slop, slop, slop.
Knew I was gonna get wet on that one.
I may have swallowed a few million microscopic organisms, so I'll be sure to let you know if I start experiencing any changes.
They call me Swamp Thing.
Let's hope there's no flesh-eating amoebas in there.
Gotta clean up after yourself. I have my wallet.
Aw, sad.
There's like an office chair.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I looked in there and I was like, you could have gotten impaled.
Yeah, I didn't think that through. That's how I like to live life. You never know what's gonna happen next.
Sometimes you just gotta puke it out.
You swallow a bunch of sewage water.
Now I want to puke.
Yeah, like why didn't I close my mouth?
So I was straight vibing. Then this dude came riding by, saw my board, turned around, and decided to tell me a story about growing up with skateboarding legend Elissa Steamer. According to him, his skateboard was the first one she ever rode.
Make sure to call me. If you want to tell anybody about her, you want Skatepark?
Yeah,
So let's her.
Mr. Hanky.
That's my last name.
Ah!
So the dogs that tour the world got her started.
Rock on, brother.
That'd be good on a cartoon.
I said I wasn't going to give you the exact location, but if you literally just Google where she's from, you can figure out exactly what city this is. With that, plus the visual clue that I gave earlier, figuring out the location is a no-brainer. I came out here chasing a rumor and ended up finding a hidden treasure cove filled with rough terrain, obscure obstacles, gnarly graffiti, random encounters, and a time I will never forget. It wasn't clean and it wasn't easy, but that's the charm of a place like this. Built by skaters, for skaters. No rules, no polish, just pure grit with a side of swamp. Subscribe for more skateboarding adventures.